Namaste everyone. Welcome to statistical classes. Here in the last chapter we have studied vital statistics. Now this is the second chapter in the statistics, that is index number. Index number you have read in the first year in the economics. See, in the index number you may read in the newspaper, that is you may notice the relative changes in the newspaper, that price of the commodity, that is steel, gold, leather, etc. See, for example, gold in the last, that is in the 2019, in that time the price of the gold, that is 38,000, 39,000 till up to 40,000, like that way. But now in the 2020 the price of the gold, that is 48,000, 50,000, 60, like 50 to 55,000. Now it reached like up to 55,000. That is the variation we have observed in the newspaper. And also price of the total commodity, that is milk and milk products, cereals, etc. These are the example. Other example we can notice that volume of trade, then factory production, industrial production, then agricultural production, etc. Here also you have observed, that is imports, exports, then sales and profits of in the business, sales and profits in the business activity. Here for example, industrial production, that is mining or manufacturing of electricity, etc. See, in the industrial production in India, that is decreased 4.80%, that means of percentage in November of 2018 over the previous month, that is October. This is one example I am given. Another example I will give, that the index for the month of May 2020 stands at 88.4 as compared to 53.6 for April 2020. It shows that comparing 2000, that is April and May, comparing 53.6 and 88.4, it shows that graded upward, that is increased in the industrial production, that is increased in the industrial production in the economy, that is increased. This is one of the example. Next other also, that is national income of a company, then wage structures of workers in various sectors, bank deposits, foreign exchange services, cost of living of persons of a particular community or classes or professions, so on. These are the examples I am given what you have read in the newspaper about the relative changes. Now I will come to the index number, who was constructed. Here index number was constructed by, that is Italian Mr. Carle in 1764. He used to compare the changes, to compare the changes in the price, that is in the year 1750 with the 1750 is the current year, with the price level in the 1500, that is the base year. Here he has used these 2 years, 1500 and 1750, these 2 years. Why he has used these 2 years? To study the effect of discovery of America on the price level in the Italy. See, first index number is designed to measure like measure that purchasing power of money and the change in the price level. First here price in the level and purchasing power of money. Afterwards it was used in the every field, like what are the examples I am given, volume of the trade, national income of a country, then imports, exports, etc. Like this way index number was constructed, and it was used for the development of the economic, So I am written that index number act as a economic barometers. Here economic barometers, index number which act as a economic barometers. Here index number that measures the pulse of the economy and act as a barometers to find the variations in the economic conditions of a country. Barometer, here index number act as a economic barometer, that means barometer measure the atmospheric pressure. Barometer measure the atmospheric pressure, like that way only index number. Index number is very helpful in measuring the measure of economic and business behavior. It is very helpful for the measurement of this one. Which one? Economic and business behavior. Business behavior of the economy of a country. Therefore, they are given that index number act as a economic barometers. Without index number, we cannot find out the development of the economic. We cannot find the development of the economic. So index number act as a economic barometer. Now we will come to the definition of the index number. What is the index number? See here, index number are a statistical device. It is a statistical device designed to measure the relative changes in the level of a phenomenon. Level of a phenomenon means here that may be variable or group of the variable, any variable or a group of the variable with respect to time, geographical location or other characteristics such as income, profession, etc. Income, profession, etc. We can also use this index number for other characteristic also. That is only they are given. See here, definition only says that index numbers are, it is a statistical device to measure the relative changes. To measure the relative changes of variables or a group of variables with respect to time. Time means we need both base year and also current year. Base year and current year we need, and geographical location means we have to see whether it was a urban area or a rural area, or also we can observe different classes of the people also. Here we have to see different classes of the people, that is income, profession, etc. They are given that one, other characters. This is the definition of index number. See, I am written one example. This is the production of price of the milk is given here. In 1982, that is 1 rupees of price of milk. Index number I am written that that is 100. We have to take that 100 as a base. Always base value is 100. Therefore, base year index number, that is always 100 in the index number. Not in the price. In the index number we have to take 100. In the 1983, that is 1.25. Now I am calculated. See, this is the current year, that is the base year. I am taken, this one is the current year and that is the base year. Current year with respect to the base year. Current year divided by base year into 100, we got 125. Answer is 125. And I am taken the next another year 1984, that is 1.50. 1.50 is the current year price and base year price is again 1982, that is 1 into 100. We got 150 answer. 1985 price of milk is 2. Here 2 divided by 1 into 100. Our answer is 200. Like this way we are going to measure the, that means calculation of the index number. Now I am written one example for this data. The price of the milk in 1984 has increased by 50% when compared to the price level for the 1982. Here for the 1982 is the base year, 1984 I am taken this one. For example I am taken this one 1984. 1984 is 150. That shows that 150 means here 50% increased. Minus 100. I am done that minus 100. Minus 100. That time I got 50%. When I am telling increased, that time that is 50%. We have to take minus 100. That time I got 50%. Increased by 50%. Increased by 50% when compared to the base year, that is 1982. Or we can write like this way also. The price of the milk the price of the milk in 1984 as compared to the 1982, that is 150. Here I am written 150, that means in the 1982 compared to that one in 1984, that is 150. In 1984, that is 150. Now I will go for the next some of the definitions, that is base year. Here base year means what? Base year means the year selected for comparisons. In the previous example we will take as 1982. This is the base year. Next, current year. Current year is the year for which comparisons are required. For which the year for which comparison is required. Comparisons are required means here 1984 is the current year. 1984 is the current year. See that time 150. 150 is the price compared to the 1982. If you take 1985 as the current year, here 200. Our answer is 200. When compared to the 1982, that is we can say that doubled. Price is doubled. 100% increased. 100% increased. In the 1985, our price of the index, that is 200. Is 200. That is the current year. Current year means the year for which comparisons are required. Next, we will go for next, that is broad types. Some of the broad types are given, that is simple or univariate index number. Another one, composite index number. Simple or univariate index number means what are the variations we are observing, the level of that variation is in the single item. Single item is studied in the index number. Level of the single item. For example, if we take one pen, for one pen that is 10 rupees in the 2019, in 2020 that may be 15 rupees. Here 15 divided by 10 into 100. What is our answer? Calculate that is the index number. Next, variation in the level of the single item means we are taking only one item for the calculation. Next, composite index number means the variation in the average level of a number item is being studied collectively. Here I am written that average level of a number of items. Pen, we will take example of a pen. I will take 10 or 15 pen of different companies. 10 or 15 pen that cost maybe 20 rupees in the 2019. In the 2020 the average cost that may be 30 rupees. Now we have to divide 30 divided by 20 into 100. That is the answer of a composite index number. That means collectively. We can also study it collectively. By this we can see that index number can be calculated for single item and also can be calculated for a group of items, single items and also group of items. These are the two broad types. Next, I will go for relative. The definition of relative is a single variable is considered in the index number. Single variable is considered, only one of the variable is used for the calculation. For example, I am written one example that is related to relative. Price of commodity is rupees 10 in 2015 and rupees 25 in 2018. The index number of price for the year 2018 with respect to the base 2015 is that is 250. That is a 250 answer. Here 2018 that is the current year and 2015 is the base year. Current year value 25 and base year value 10 into 100. Your answer is 250. Now index number how much it has increased? 250 minus 100 if you are taken, that is 150% has increased. 150% has increased when compared to the base year. Current year is the 2018 and base year is the 2015. This is the price relative example. Next, see under relative there are three types. Under relative there are three types. One is price relative, quantity relative and value relative. Price relative Price relative means here price in the current year. Price in the current year, that is taken as P1, expressed as the percentage, 100, expressed as the percentage of the price in the base year, that is I am taken as a P0. Here formula, this is the formula of a price relative. These are all for a single variable. Price relative, that equal to P1 by P0 into 100, P1 by P0 into 100. This is the formula. Price in the current year, P1 is the current year price, P0 is the base year price. We have to multiply using 100, that is the percentage, expressed as the percentage of the price in the base year. Next, quantity relative. Quantity relative, the ratio of the quantity of the commodity or item in the current year, that is taken as Q1, expressed as the percentage of the quantity in the base year, that is Q0. Q is equal to Q1 by Q0 into 100. This is the formula. Next, value relative. Third one is the value relative. The ratio of the value of the commodity in the current year, that is taken as V1, expressed as the percentage, all else expressed in the percentage only. Index number means we are expressed in the percentage, expressed as the percentage of the value in the base year, that is taken as a V0. This is the formula. V is equal to V1 by V0 into 100, P1 into Q1. Here value means we are taking both. Value of a commodity means price and quantity, that is only I am written that V means P into Q, multiplication of both price and quantity of current year, divide by price and quantity of base year into 100. This is the formula of V1. See, these are all calculated for the single variable. These are coming under relative. Next, here we have completed this much. Next, I will go for characteristics of index number. See, the characteristic of index number, first one, index number is the specialized type of averages. It is the specialized type of averages because it is calculated by using arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and also we are expressed in the percentages. Therefore, it is the specialized type of averages. If there is a bulk of values also, we can express in the percentage and we can give the single value and simple value we can give. Therefore, that is the specialized type of averages. And also we can calculate a cost of living index number also. So, second one, it is index number expressed in ratios, but for a comparison purpose they are expressed in the percentages. See, current year and base year, current year divided by base year into 100. Therefore, they are written as it is calculated in the ratios, but it is expressed in the percentage. Therefore, we are multiplying into 100. Next, third one, study the effect of factors that cannot be measured directly. Only we are studying the effect of factors. See here, effect of factors in the cost of living index number. One families, that expenditure of one of the families with the another family, when we are comparing with the another family, see that time expenditures are not same, that may be different. From one family to another family, the expenditure may be different. We cannot get same values or same expenditure. If you take income also, we will not get the same income, and if there is a business person and all. So, we cannot measure directly. We cannot take all the values. See, therefore, it used for the study of the effect of factors only. Only study the effect of factors that cannot be used for the direct measurement. Next, fourth one, it facilitates the comparison. We can compare the wage structures or from back year, that means previous year and now this year, previous year and this year. That time also we can find out the relative changes. That is only it facilitates the comparison. These are the characteristics of index number. Next I will go for uses of index number. Here, index number simplifies the data thus facilitates a comparative study. We can simplify, we can calculate the data, and it is used for the comparative study. For the comparison purpose, we can use these simplified data. Next, second one, index numbers are used in studying trend and tendencies. You have observed price of the rise that does not decreases, that goes on increases. Price of the gold and price of the petrol, these are all the example for studying trend and tendencies that goes on increasing. Then index, third one, index number helps in measuring the purchasing power of money and also used for deflation. Here deflation means that money wage is converted to a real wage. Fourth one, index number measures change in the cost of living of different group of peoples. It measures the changes. That means we can say that cost of living index number or a consumer index number, that also we can measure in the index number. Next, fifth one, index number is used by the government to frame suitable policies regarding fixation of bank rates, allowances to government employees, license to new firms, imports, exports, taxation, etc. These are all are useful or uses of index number. Next, I will go for limitation or demerits of index number. See, limitations. First, based on sample data, they are only approximate indicators. It is based on sample data. We cannot use all the values. For example, if you are finding the expenditure or for the calculation of cost of living index number, see that time there is a 1000 house, means we cannot take all the 1000 house, or if we go for survey, we cannot get a perfect answer. So what we have to do, we are going to take sample data. See, sometimes you cannot use all the values for the calculations. We have to give weightage for that one. So it is based on sample data, they are only approximate indicators. That is one of the limitations. That is one of the limitations, because we are not using all the values. Next, second one, there is a likelihood of error being introduced at each stage of the construction of the index number. Say in the other also there will be errors while doing the calculations or while taking the, that means construction of the base year or current year. See, that time some of the values may be miss or some of the values become wrong. Therefore, there may be a likelihood error, or while calculating it, that time also some of the error may occur. So, there is a likelihood of error being introduced at each stage of the construction of the index number. This is also one of the limitations for the index number. Next, third one, see, in the other statistical, while you are calculating mean, median, mode or etc. other, say like other statistical techniques, what are the techniques are there? In the other techniques, index number can be misused to get a desired conclusion. Here also there will be a conclusion becomes wrong if you are misuse it. Next, quality of the product. See, in the calculation we are not using the quality of the products, that is not considered. Only price and quantities are used for the calculation. Next, fourth one. That fourth one is customs and traditions and habits of the people. That does not same. That varies from one time to another time. That varies from one time to another time. So that time the proper weight of the items that cannot be selected. This is the one of the limitations of index number. Next, last one, that is here so many formulas are given for the construction of the index number. That formula may give different answer. That is also one of the limitations. These are the limitations. Say in the development of the economy, for the development of the economy we are using which one for the calculation? Index number we are going to use. Here many advantages for the development of the economy, but there are some of the demerits. Because of these demerits, what we are getting some of the wrong answer. Okay, thank you.